guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. In today's video we're gonna talk about elf cosmetics. Elf is recently launched on Nykaa and I'm really excited about that because elf is such an affordable brand, but at the same time they deliver excellent products that has high quality and excellent performance. So if you're interested to buy their products, keep on watching as I have bought a bunch of products from them. Today's video is just going to be a first impressions video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So the first product I bought from them is a foundation. And this one is a flawless satin foundation. Now it has a satin coverage, that means it's not dewy, not matte, it's right in the middle. Great for people who like a natural makeup look. And this is oil free and this is medium coverage. I like that everything is mentioned on the bottle itself, that you don't have to keep any particular sticker with you, which is great. And this is again cruelty free and vegan, which is great. And this is in the shade 240 Vanilla and it is described as neutral yellow undertones. Now I'm glad that they have mentioned that on the bottle. However, this is not mentioned on Nykaa. Usually some brands would mention the description of the shade, how it's going to look like, what type of undertones it would be suitable for, but Nykaa has not done that. I hope that they include that because reading this would be easier for you to understand whether that shade is for you or not. I did a lot of research on vanilla. I could not find much swatches, but this was the only shade that was a close match for me, and I am glad that I picked this shade because this, when I swatched it, I was a bit scared because it was a tad bit light, but now that I've put it on, it matches perfectly with the rest of my body, which is great. I always match my foundation with the rest of my body, my neck, décolletage, so that it does not look odd, ashy, or sort of a mismatch in undertone when I'm looking at the whole picture together. Now talking about the experience, it has a pump. Great that they have included pump, even if it's such a small bottle. Great for traveling. And this one is like a thick consistency and it is easy to spread with the foundation brush. I personally like using brushes for my makeup, not sponges, but that's totally up to you. I'm sure this will work great with the sponge as well. I like a thin layer of foundation, that's why I like to use the brush as opposed to the beauty blender. So this turned out to be great, did not cling on any of the dry patches. It did not accentuate any pores or anything. I did moisturize in advance, so it was a great experience wearing this foundation. The next product that I got from the elf range is their eye glitter. Now this applies wet and it then dries down to a glittery coverage. This is what I'm wearing on my eye right now. Now I'm not really into eyeshadows that much. The only everyday makeup look that I would wear is I would take my bronzer, apply that to the crease, and then I would just take whatever blush I'm applying as like an overall wash of color, or sometimes I would take the highlighter and apply that. So I did exactly that with this one as well. I applied bronzer to my crease, then applied a little bit of blush color all over my eyelids, and then I went over this. So with the finger it was a better application because I could just control how much I was putting on, but if you go in with the applicator altogether, you might end up lifting whatever is underneath as your base, and it might be a little bit of a patchy look if you go with the applicator directly. The great thing about this, it dries pretty fast, and the problem that I always face with every glitter that I use, it transfers to the upper lid area, which is quite irritating. I like glitter look, but not when it's all over my face. Although it did not fall down, but as you can see in the swatch, when you touch it, some of it will fall down or come off. So be careful once you've applied it, you let it settle down completely and don't touch it. That way it will stay put throughout the day. This is great for party. Again, very small travel friendly bottle. This was for 700 rupees. If you just buy one shade, that should be enough. This is in the shade Flirty Birdie, The next product that I bought from them is a highlighter. I am a highlighter person. If there is one makeup product that I have to pick, I will always choose highlighter because it just adds a very nice dimension, shine and quality to your entire makeup look. And this is a jelly highlighter. So this is supposed to be like a jelly sort of a texture, and it is like a weird texture. I've never used anything like this before, and this is how it looks. It's pretty blingy, and you can definitely build that up. You can apply 3 to 4 layers easily, and it did not disrupt the makeup underneath, which was great. Some of the liquid highlighters can't do that. When you apply that, they can just remove or move some of the foundation underneath. It did not do that at all, which was great. And I even applied it to the inner corners. Oh my god, that is such an amazing look. And I'm not sure right now, it is quite a cold weather and this would stay put the entire time, but the real test would be to try this in summer and see if the inner corner situation will stay like that all day long. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty amazed that it is such a different and a refreshing formula, and the shade is perfect. It's a champagne shade. This one is in the shade Cloud, and this is again for 800 rupees, which is not bad at all. If you do not own any highlighter like this, it would be a fun thing to try this. And if you're into liquid highlighters that turn into this sheen, then you would absolutely love this one. And another thing I would notice that this would also be great as an illuminator mixed in with your foundation or underneath your foundation if you're into that look, because it leaves a sheen. It has no glitter or shimmer particles, but it's very shiny metallic kind of a way, which I really liked. That's why I'm saying it's a very different formula than we are used to. So if you are interested, do give this a try. Out of all the products that I bought, this is something that I would really recommend you trying at least once, to use it for yourself and see that this is a great product and multi-purpose as well. The last product that I got from ELF is a lipstick, and this is in the shade Nectar. Now this is such a beautiful peachy apricot kind of a shade, which I really love, and I think it makes a great neutral shade for people from light to medium skin tone. I don't like nude shades where it completely washes you out. I do like nudes with a hint of color, with a pop of color, which really just gives it a very nice classic look. And I think this lipstick is just that. I really do like the packaging. Again, it's quite refreshing. You can see the bullet inside it, you can see how much product is there, you can see the shade as well as clearly, and it just looks really pretty in the packaging. This one is just for 400 rupees, and I think you should definitely give it a try. I really love the shade Nectar. If you're into nude shades but not something that would wash you out, try this one for yourself, and this would be such an amazing everyday shade. So if I had to sum up whatever I bought and which of these I would recommend based on my first impression, I would say if I would recommend 2 products out of this entire range that is a definite buy, that would be the highlighter and that would be the foundation. These are pretty great for everyday use, and you can manipulate them as per your requirement. You can create party looks out of it, you can create everyday look as well. This can double up as your eyeshadow, as your highlighter, of course, as your illuminator. You can apply it on your body as well, on your shoulders when you wear cute dresses. So this is a multi-purpose product for sure. Different formula, different vibe, different sort of look that you get, very different from your usual highlighters. And this foundation would be great if you're looking for a budget foundation. If you can find a shade in this range, definitely go and buy this. The liquid eyeshadow and the lipstick, I would say go for the lipstick because it is a great formulation. You would like this for everyday use, and it's not that expensive either. But for this, it's a tiny bottle, and the problem that I have with this, it does transfer to the lid on the top. It's a light color, so I don't mind it, but if you buy a darker color and if you face the same issue like I do, where the glitter transfers on the upper lid or near the eyebrow region or the brow bone, I would say you can skip this, because if you buy this, you can also use that as your eyeshadow and that would solve the issue for you. But if you are into such looks and you like Stila eyeshadows and you are looking for an alternative, you can definitely give them a try. But I will not 100% recommend this because of the issue that I face. However, everybody eye shape is different. Maybe it will work out beautifully for you. The shade is amazing, the shade range is amazing, it gives you that results that you're looking for. The only problem is it does transfer a little bit to your brow bone. If that was not the issue, I would recommend it, but for now I would recommend the lipstick, the foundation and the jelly highlighter. So that was it for today's video. Leave it in the comments below which are your favorite products, and if you have tried anything that you would like to recommend. I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.